went to the next area. I was still really confused how to get down there though. It's whether I wanted to slow down but not like the rest of there. I started using the counter stone to build myself down the pit. See, counter stone can't fall there, so as long as I was careful and used it to build my way to the bottom to stay safe, I managed to pull it off. It was a free jump that would be too hard to do, but I didn't want to make the jump more times than I had to.
Yeah, but look, see, Rob, I totally understand your fear of this three-block jump. But if it's really the part of what that scares you, I have a solution that might help.
But the back of the whole thing, the first thing I did was the other side of the chicken that was attached to a fence with a leaf, and the chicken was actually subscribed. And I figured that they wanted to hear I did that since about 90% of you hate me and want the channel to fail.
Whoa!
At this point, I was pretty confused with dudes and random I just had two main problems. I had no idea where to go next, and I also had no idea what to do with all my items. That's why I looked at the coordinates. I was on level 4. But then I had a very good idea. I used to have the opportunity. That provided me a whole new perspective, and I was able to see a chest I couldn't have seen before. I now had access to the new area. First thing I noticed was the chest had two enderpearls.
For this?
Clever.
Dude, Mike, what were you doing? I was making myself a juice. Broccoli, raw kale, fish oil. This recipe I got is packed with nutrients, fiber, vitamins, and it don't taste bad. I'll send you the recipe. Anyway, get this. I'm making it. The blender slips, juice goes everywhere. I'm about to clean it up when I find this bag of grass. Big fucking bag of chips, right? Okay, just that moment, Amanda comes in. Sees me there.
I didn't ask for a blow-by-blow of how you lost your last ounce of masculine pride. I wanted to know what you...
I was pretty sure I knew what I had to do. All I had to do was provide power at this block and that was something break the chest and it's not even okay because of the pump. And then I just swim with the water. When I got to the top, I could see split the wall. It's not my chest so I could stand on top of it and have a better view, but then I had a very good idea. I used the F5. See, you I'll give you a whole new perspective.
Let's skip that talk and go straight to
Picked up the water source, climb up there. Then I walked up to the wall, put down the water source, and replaced it in the slit so I could swim through it. But I didn't have the bucket. So at this point, half of me wanted to use the boat that I got in the first section and just place it right through to the end. The other half of me wanted to place the boat I got in the second section. Two of me. But instead, in the spirit of CWAT Gaming, I've decided to go with the unnecessarily complicated route. So I'm going to place a boat, crafting table above that, and a boat above that. I break the crafting table and get on the boats. From here I'll place the trap chest below the piston, and then I'll open the trap chest and get pushed into crawl mode, and then I'll press escape and move through the slit at the same time to escape the turtle, whatever, I forget what it was called. So in his first video, we see that CWAT just happens to know what puzzles he's going to come up against in the future. And in this second video, the game rewards him by giving him items you could only get if you use his method, as if you just happen to know the right method to use. So it's pretty safe to say that yes, CWAT is faking these escapes. But with that in mind, I want you to watch the third escape room and realize just how terrible they are. My friends will be another prison challenge me to break out. The problem was this one seemed impossible. I was standing on a piece of bedrock floating at the top of a bedrock tower. Below me was a bunch of snowballs, but if I fell off this height, I would definitely die of fall damage. When I finished breaking the crafting table, I found a chest underneath. Inside the chest was 14 bamboo and an ender pearl. I used my 7 sticks to make 3 ladders. See, there's a glitch you can do with ladders and an ender pearl that lets you phase through bedrock, and you only need 2 to do it. When I saw it was a regular chest, I decided to leave it behind and take
Of course, next we're going to find out that we needed all those blocks I just wasted. Crazy how Seaward Gaming just happens to know exactly the solution that would benefit him in the later sections, and not the slime problem. So fine, let's go back in time. I'll do the boat thing. I'll keep my items.
people to move the ladder up. We were hoping I'd be able to reach it now that I was a little bit taller, but sadly the habit
Yes!
is not enough to get on top of the ladder.
Speedrun sucked.
Third bottle, I heard a hint, and when I looked up, the dropper shot something out. He gave me 1 piece of gunpowder. I was given this piece of gunpowder in the room, so it just made sense to me that I should use it on the potions to make them splash potions. I had no idea why I wanted to do this, but I just did it anyway.
Out there doing God only knows what.
Oh, yeah. I've done horrible like you. Pulled you out of the Midwestern trailer park. Got you a big man in Rock
This
City.
side
The
was
only
one
thing you gotta
part
worry
finer than
about
the side we
anymore
just came
is
from.
what part of your body you want to have chopped off and sucked out.
Screw you, Michael.
Ah, but you won't.
I was faithful to you up until I found you as a stripper.
Starting to explain to Dick that I was not ready for what I was about to see. As I went deeper in, I realized that Teddy was inside of his prison. As I went down the hallway, I realized that I was actually at the mouth of the dragon. I had done it 15 minutes. But the clock back
Is that what they're calling it now? You and your fucking yoga.
Did someone say yoga?
Hello, baby and darling.
Namaste. That must be Mikhail.
Open! Open!
Mike, what were you doing?
I was making myself a juice. Broccoli, raw kale, fish oil.
Maybe he's not right.
Yeah, I got it.
Right. And I see that it's made splash potion. It's
Packed with
here.
nutrients, fiber, vitamins, and it
I
only
don't
takes
even care for a splash potion. His friend gets the wires.
Get this. I'm
Great
making
idea. Satisfying.
juice goes everywhere. I'm about to clean it up when I find this bag of grass. Big fucking bag, Jimmy, right? Okay, just that moment, a man comes. Sees
Ask for a blow-by-blow of how you lost your last ounce of masculine pride. I wanted to know what you've been doing for decades.
Easy.
Me.
Hey, if anyone needs kale, my friend.
I'm beyond kale.
So you see, all the single games being presented on this and all three of these games solve the solution. It just happens that these incredibly uncommon Minecraft mechanics that you require. And a lot of these characters
Speedrun!
Your perspective, pretty obvious that not only have things, the escape routes are just these aren't escape routes, they're actually showcases where he shows off some fun stuff he got on TikTok the other day. Like a cat just eats back there and showcasing his stuff that are on bombs, seconds made by my mother of dimensions of one, signed by random download, and I guess that's it. Go on But if you want to see something that we thought out, check Minecraft is your stage. You're already in the right place. So I'll put
I
you
want to
subscribe
save your
button on
daughter
the
from
screen.
making
On the
an
left,
ass of
small game.
herself.
And on the right,
Really, man? Really?
only click on one.
Money or
It's your
a
choice.
What?
Well, okay, very good. Click on it. You know what? Just whatever. That's a good thing.
And I found you.
Yes, you did.
Finally, after years, we discovered the only tougher than Minecraft Escape Rooms on YouTube. Minecraft Escape Rooms on YouTube Shorts. Yep, the realm of the drooling toddler distracted by his mom's iPad. Surely, said the Shorts YouTubers, if our only audience is mindless kids trying to kill time, they'll be too stupid to notice that our escape rooms don't make any sense. Well, joke's on all of you. I am the drooling toddler on my mom's iPad. You can't hide your mind-rotting content from my gaze. Yeah, I'm skipping so freaking binge content now. But actually, though, watch till the end because, as always, prisons get worse the further we go, and the last one has more views than every other video I've ever debunked combined. It is as bad as you think it is. Remember, I'm just making this video. This is all for fun, /LH/NX/LMNOP. So there was this trend where YouTubers would take a friend or sometimes just a random person and see if that participant could escape with Bedrock Box they designed. And after they inevitably failed, the YouTuber shows up to tell you when you were supposed to do. As you probably know, the guy most famous for this is Cam18. The YouTubers who just goes trend. Now, I understand there's so much that you try to do. It's
Now, it means a lot coming from you.
We're gonna blast this boy car in this big. I knew he was an asshole.
Just push him off the fucking road. It's only a battery car. Come on. This ain't exactly a race. He went left. Look at him. He's on the train track.
Okay, the real problem with the Cam solution is that the video is quickly trying to obviously
We can have a
have
little fun with it.
words. It just takes away from that.
All right?
Oh my god.
I knew that video would be full of douchebags.
It's chest.
Can we speed it up a little?
Maybe by throwing your phone.
I guess,
Wow.
yeah. Okay.
We'll be careful.
At least which that's the point. It's special, but you know, the perfect chance to obviously it's about a 25 function. And that's water. There's a lot of water here. In fact, all this plate that she on his side. So no, actually saw the water. I said, no, turn off. From the opposite side. The robots
Yoga! Gagawa ng yoga. Ah! Ano ba ito?
Blocks to build out of the box, but there are a lot of fancy bone blocks in here. I wonder if there's any way to get more blocks out of thin air. First, you took everything out of the chest and put a saw on it. Then you broke the chest and got on it. Oh no, I went AFK.